Okay, it is time for some gaming news. And we got a lot of it. Oh my god. So much news. So much news that happened this week and a little bit of today. Hello everyone, Ultra Dark Slayer here. Thank you for coming to my channel. We're going to talk about what's been going on with Xbox and what's going on with the most disastrous PlayStation. I'm gonna have to hold it on for a little bit longer. Anyway, if you like this content, please like and subscribe, share it with your family, your pets, and your friends, and let's get on with the show. So, as you all know, Xbox yet again had laid off, like a good 650, but no games canceled. I know that the Sony ponies are gonna start saying stuff, but again, it happens everywhere in every company around the world. They are trimming the fat, and hopefully some of these people may go to other divisions within the company, and let's move on. All right, case closed. You guys can't be mad about it. It is business. I totally understand. And for a while now, it finally got to me, and it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. It's a business. They have to make money. They have to save money to to do all the projects, and that's how it is. So that's the end of that story. But now, the big story. Tokyo Game Show. Xbox will appear at Tokyo Game Show. They're going to talk a lot about Xbox within this show. And of course, along with their third-party partners. Talking about Sega, maybe Toei Tecmo, I believe, and a couple others. And of course, Square Enix will also make an appearance there. And hopefully, they will bring out Phil Spencer yet again, like they did the last time, talking about Final Fantasy XIV Online coming to the Xbox. And I hope that they will do the same thing for Final Fantasy XVI, and along with the Final Fantasy games that are missing, for instance, the Pixel Collection, and of course, Final Fantasy Remake and Rebirth, and of course, the next installment of the remake. It's gonna be glorious. I can't wait to watch it. Hopefully I stay longer because at home to watch the show, because it says this is going to start at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I do have to go to work that day, and I hope I watch it as much as possible, because I really want to see what happens. And yeah, that is one of the biggest things, and hopefully they will also drop some more JRPGs into Xbox Game Pass from their third-party partners, and let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We don't know yet, but I'm hoping that they do announce the missing Final Fantasy titles to go on Xbox. Now on to the next topic at hand. So about Xbox Game Pass, right? The new tier is now available. Only $15 a month, which is the standard version. And it is a little confusing even for me. So no new games are not dropping into this tier. Okay, and it's basically how it was when Game Pass started, and I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe because they're already getting rid of gold, because it's no longer there. They're trying to see what works. I'm pretty sure if it doesn't work, they'll probably get rid of it and just stick with the three tiers. The core, PC, and ultimate. But we'll see what happens because technically, in my point of view, I don't think this tier doesn't need to exist. Just stick with the core, and then just of course the PC Game Pass and Ultimate. And that's really it. But I really wish that Xbox and Microsoft will just launch the family plan, and they'll still get the same amount of money back, and and that's it. And not really, they really should go look into the family plan again and see if it really works throughout the world. And I'm pretty sure they might even get new members to hop in onto Game Pass, and those existing members will even bring in friends and family that really just want to save some money. I'm just saying. So, next topic at hand. Now I'm ready to talk about it. I told you guys in my short when I talked about how they were raising the prices on the controllers. I told you guys if the PlayStation 5 Pro went up to $700, it's gonna be a disaster. And I was right. I was right. It's like $700 for that piece of plastic. Yes, I'm calling it a piece of plastic. There is no real change within this console. There isn't. Technically, this PlayStation 5 Pro is kind of equal to the Xbox Series X. No, it is. Because if you guys didn't know, I'm hitting my bed. I am hitting my bed. Anyway, I keep hitting my I keep hitting my bed. Because if you guys really remember about that old not it's more like let's see, like few months ago, that the person from, I think it was from Digital Foundry, talking about how if they would make the PlayStation 5 Pro, and Rockstar created, of course, which they're working on right now, which is GTA 6, even if it does get a little bit of a power boost, there is no guarantee. There is no guarantee that the PlayStation 5 Pro would hit GTA 6 up to 60 frames per second. And other developers have extremely doubted that no, this console's not going to hit 60. This PlayStation 5 Pro, what every pony was championed for, that is going to hit 60, it's not going to hit 60. It's only going to hit 30 frames per second. I mean, look at Space Marines 2, right? A game that I'm not interested. That is one of the games I'm not interested because I don't know. Maybe it will later on once I get on the Xbox Series X, but not yet. I'm gonna wait to see what else I can look at. You know, it looks cool, but I don't see myself playing it. But anyway, someone from Digital Foundry compared two versions of the game: the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. The PlayStation 5 was having a hard time hitting up to 60 frames per second. It was going up to 40 to 55, 40 to 50, and then it dropped a little bit to 39, and then it went up and down. While the Xbox Series X is keeping Space Marines 2 at a sharp 60 frames per second. Now imagine the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's going to struggle. I bet you it's going to drop from, let's say, 55 to 50. 55 to 50. Oh, it dropped to 48. Oh, it dropped to 46. Oh, it went back up to 50. It's not gonna work. It's not good. Even they're going to enhance their first party games, which to me it already looks good with their first party games. Now I have a PlayStation 5 Slim, right? I got that console for $450. But I traded in my PlayStation 4 Slim to bring down the cost for that console. So 54 minus 90 is, I can't do the math because I'm slow. I don't know, let's just say 380, 370. Do the math for me because my mind is slow and I have ADHD. And yes, that's a little something about me. I do have ADHD. So yeah, it went down cheaper when I got my PlayStation 5 Slim digital because I didn't care about the hard drive because the only hard drive I'm going to be using is the Series X. Okay, that is only to play either certain physical media that I want to put in, or watch my Blu-ray movies or my Ultra 4K movies, and that's it. On my PlayStation 5 Slim digital, I have tons amount of digital games off from the PlayStation Store. And then there are some that are not because some of them were physical. But anyway, I have so much digital games than physical games on the PlayStation. So I went to get out, got the system, traded in, and bought it. It works fine. But imagine me saying, oh, I wish I had a disc drive for this digital console. Which there is. Which is my next topic. Which I will add into the following topic at hand. The disc drives are being sold out quick on Amazon and everywhere else. You don't want to know why? Because of scalpers. Scalpers saw the opportunity that the PlayStation 5 Pro is only a digital console because you need to buy the disc drive if you want to play your physical media. And of course a stand if you want to have that console on a stand. People are not worried about the stand because these scalpers are smart. They're buying the hard drive. The hard drive itself is $80. The scalpers can jack up the price probably a lot more than just $80. Because if you buy a PlayStation 5 Pro that's cost $700 plus tax, and you need a hard drive and can't find it anywhere, how much money are you guys really going to spend if you buy it off a scalper? You're looking at like almost $130 more of what's originally priced on retail. That's $800 and $30. And the scalpers are going to make you buy it. Can you make an offer from the scalpers? Maybe. It depends on them. But you see, after seeing that show, it made me realize that the PlayStation has now become the new Apple. Because me, I'm a Samsung owner. I love my Samsung phone. I like my Galaxy 20 FE. Number one, it's cheaper. Number two, it has everything I need. And number three, I use it every day. I don't need to upgrade to the next phone because all the same features from that new phone is going to be on this phone, the phone that I'm recording right now. Because again, I'm not going to upgrade my PlayStation 5 Slim to the Pro because it already has the features that I wanted. Either way, it's still going to try to play 60 frames. I don't need to get a 2 terabyte because I already installed a 2 terabyte SSD card into my PlayStation. So I don't need the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's too expensive. The way the way they're handling is kind of ridiculous. They're desperate because you know what, Concord is a fail. I see no Astrobot sales going that well. Most of the third-party game exclusives have not been doing so well, and most importantly, you fanboys, you Sony fanboys, don't see the logic in this. You guys are being fooled. If you have the money, okay, fine, waste your money. But you guys should save your money enough to buy yourself a gaming PC because gaming PCs last longer than consoles. They do. I see it. I see what PC hardware can do. For one, I am still looking for a PC. The rest of my other videos, they keep telling me, hey, go get a gaming PC, try out the ROG Ally, get the Steam Deck, get the Elysian Go. I am looking because, again, the PlayStation console right here I have behind me, it is the last PlayStation console for me to buy. I am done buying the PlayStation consoles for good. That is it. I am done. Because all the games that I like to play are going to PC, are going to Nintendo. If they don't hit on Xbox, I'll play it off of the Switch or the Switch successor, or I'll play it on my future PC. So, you Sony fanboys are being tricked. Do not buy that console, but if you do, you're gonna get hoodwinked. You're gonna get scammed. You're gonna be like, man, I wasted my $700 and my $80 for the hard drive and another $30 on the stand, so I wasted $800 for this stuff. And people have already argued with me a little bit, and I even do the math for them, and they haven't answered back. That is the funniest thing ever. So if you want to waste $700, go right ahead. But if you have physical media, you're gonna have to spend $80. If you want the stand, you gotta spend another $30. That's above $800 right there. But if you can't find the hard drive, you're gonna have to buy it off a scalper for $130 or $150 or $200. You guys are going to spend and waste your money on the PlayStation 5 Pro because Sony is screwing up. They didn't upgrade their chip, one of their chips on the motherboard. All they had to do is flip the switch on the motherboard. Just add in that little thing in that motherboard, and boop, it's a Pro. The person from that interview from Digital Foundry, I believe, that older gentleman that was explaining how games were going to be running on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and he had predicted correctly. So I give a big applause for that gentleman for actually really talking about what is going on with this console. On to the final topic at hand. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. It's one of the biggest announcements that that the tournament of Evo had announced, and it was a blast. Sure, the announcement did hit hard from throughout the fighting community and those people that like playing these games, including myself. That, of course, we weren't going to get the Xbox version, but now that's clarified, it's been fixed, it's being handled at this moment that this game is going to come next year. That's fine. I'll get that game on my Xbox Series X, but I will get the Switch version once it drops physically. But speaking of physical copies, over in Europe, they have announced from the Capcom UK saying that yes, you will get the physical version, but you will have the game in a code card. You're going to get in a card, a code card, a piece of paper inside of a box? The headquarters of Capcom UK needs to fix this because a lot of people over in the UK are upset. They want a disc for their PlayStation 5. They want a cartridge for their Switch. If it happens here in America, in North America, if we get that same kick in the face that, oh, you want physical? Okay, here's the box, but here's the game on a piece of paper. If that's going to happen, we might as well just buy the game digitally. And I hope the headquarters over at Capcom UK would fix this problem and just, okay, forget about the piece of paper. Let's just print out the disc in our manufacturer. We got the game code. Let's put it on the disc and cartridge for our customers. That's all they have to do. That's all they have to do. I mean, I am excited for Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection because these games, boy, these games do take me back when I was a kid playing in the arcade. And believe me, I enjoyed playing in the arcade when I was a kid. And I wish I could go back, but the arcades where I used to live, they're they're far away from me. And I'm trying to find a local arcade around my area and I just can't find one. So I have to do what I have to do. But anyway, that's all I got. That's all the news I got for today. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe. Again, share it with your family, share it with your friends, share it with your pets. And I'll see you guys next time. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. So have a good day, have a good night. Have a good rest of your day and stay safe out there and catch you next time. Peace.